Yo, it's me, C-S-C-O-T-T. Okay, so I did a repick. If you didn't catch that video, I did a repick because I couldn't find one movie from the Corey Feldman. So, and I didn't want to do it without it. So I decided to repick, and I got Michael Keaton. I know it's backwards, but I got Michael Keaton. So we did the repick. That's also backwards. But so together the Michael Keaton ones were actually pretty quick. I just went on Wikipedia and I had them all in the right vicinity. The first one was laying out in the middle of the kitchen for some reason. I don't know why, but it was the easiest one to find. And that was, we'll start off, Mr. Mom. Yeah, it was just laying in the middle of the kitchen. I don't know, maybe I picked it out for a Flashback Friday and just left it in the middle of the kitchen, but it was right there. It's weird, because especially since I cleaned the kitchen last week, but there it is. I've sort of seen this, but we're going to read it back. Funny man Michael Keaton, Beetlejuice, teams with Tootsie's Terry Garr in this fresh and funny audience pleaser. That's all housework and no pay. Jack and Caroline Butler, Keaton and Garr, are perfectly happy with their roles in life until a layoff makes him a house husband and her a working wife. And while she wrangles with charts, graphs, and an all too eager to be wrangled boss, 80s, he has to contend with their hyper kids, a ravenous vacuum cleaner, an angry washing machine, and an oversexed neighbor. And Jillian of TV's It's Our Living. From late nights in the boardroom to lonely nights in the bedroom, the biggest challenge for both Jack and Caroline is learning to trust each other with their reverse roles, which they'd better do quickly before Mr. Mom becomes Mr. Single Mom. Yeah, I vaguely remember watching some of this. It was on TV. From what I remember, it was alright. I just bought this because I'm a Michael Keaton fan. Which is, I finally get one I'm excited about, Michael Keaton. So then we got one of his famous roles, Beetlejuice, Blu-ray, and then we have the Steelbook. And I always like this back. That's cool. Okay, and then of course Batman, and we're gonna piggyback that with this collection. We're not gonna show the bottom because he's not in those, but Batman Returns there. Then we go from 1989 all the way to 1998 because I don't have a lot of stuff from early 90s for him, but Jack Frost, which I don't think is bad. I think it's actually pretty good. My son and I watch this every year around Christmas time. I do the butt dad. You just call me butt dad. And sometimes when it's time for bed, I'll go, son, I want you to go to sleep now. White Noise, which I think is an underrated horror film that needs more recognition, and it's an underrated performance from Michael Keaton. It's absolutely fabulous. Needs more recognition. Toy Story 3, in which Michael Keaton played the Ken doll. So, yeah. RoboCop, in which Michael Keaton played an executive guy. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this, but Michael Keaton was in it. As he was in Need for Speed, which he played a guy who was, is a guy who was hosting this race. He's a radio personality, I think. Raymond something, I think. I don't know. Minions. It says he did a voice in this. I do not remember that. And I remember liking this movie a lot. But, yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming, which he played a very prominent role of the Vulture, Adrian Toomes, which it was a good take. And I think it's one of the better villains in the MCU. So, there's that. And we got American Assassin. I haven't seen this yet, so we'll read the back. Okay, American Assassin follows the rise of Mitch Rapp, Dylan O'Brien, a CIA Black Ops recruit under the instruction of Cold War veteran Stan Hurley, Michael Keaton. The pair is then enlisted by CIA Deputy Director Irene Kennedy, Sana Lathan, from Alien vs. Predator, to investigate a wave of apparently random attacks on both military and civilian targets. Sounds pretty good. Together, the three uncover a pattern in the violence, leading them to a joint mission with a lethal Turkish agent, Shiva Nagar. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. That sounds wrong. Nagar. I don't know, Shiva to stop a mysterious operative, Taylor Kish is in this, and Gambit, intent on settling a personal and professional vendetta that could have cataclysmic results. Yeah, so, yeah, I bought this because Michael Keaton is on it, basically. I'm like, hey, Michael Keaton, this might be good. And there's the name, if you can read it backwards. Negar. So I'm not trying to sound racist. It's just Negar, whatever. I would hate to grow up with that name, to be honest. But, yeah, I think it's her. But, I don't know. I hear people ranting and raving over Dylan O'Brien. I know him as the Teen Wolf guy. And he's in, what's it called? Maze Runner? Which I wanted to check out, but I never got around to it. One of these days. Because I remember seeing the trailer for it, I'm like, that looks pretty good. And then for the burn trials, whatever they're called. The torch trials, or whatever they're called. I was just like, yeah, I need to get into this. And the third one came out, and nothing. Sorry, throat's dry and didn't get a drink. Yeah, I'll check that out. Michael Keaton, everybody. That's my Michael Keaton movies that I have. Yes, I have a lot of his newer stuff over his older stuff. There was one point, sometimes, like back before this whole pandemic started, I would go to the eBay and I would start just putting in my cart movies from certain celebrities. And Michael Keaton was one of them. I was going to collect my Michael Keaton stuff. And then towards the time where I get paid and it was time to do it, I'm like, and I changed my mind. So, yeah. So, let's pick the next one. Keep in mind that when I eventually find that movie, Corey Feldman will be, like, done. Just, it's on the side right now. So, we have Marlon Wayans. Yeah, I probably should have named off the celebrities I have in here. Marlon Wayans. Hey, don't judge me. I like Marlon Wayans. Okay? I think he's a fantastic, funny man. So, yeah. Maybe I should have handpicked these myself. Because, like, people are going to watch this. Oh, Robin Williams, that's pretty good. And then go from Robin Williams to Mark Wahlberg. That's fine. And then, oh, Michael Keaton. And then you'll get, like, Marlon Wayans and Corey Feldman. And I just wrote down a bunch of actors' names, okay? And I put them in the thing. That's all. And so answer a question if you ever want to know. Once I get through these, I'm going to make another list and keep going. There's ones I can think of off the top of my head at that point. So, Marlon Wayans is up next. I don't know if I'll do it today, tomorrow, whatever. But I just found out I got more time today. So I may do King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Who knows if I get around to it. But for now, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one. Yahoo!